Well, the fabric is still delayed in customs.
Darla, we're already a week behind.
Yeah?
I'll call him.
Okay. Spectre Fashion, Sally Spectre's office.
Darla, it's me.
Oh, hi, Sal.
I need you to drop whatever it is you're doing and get right over to my apartment.
Right now?
Yes, now, please, hurry.
Honey, is everything okay?
Just get over here, Darla. I'll tell you everything when I see you.
Okay.
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
Is that you under there, Anthony?
Can you give me a hand, please?
Yeah, sure. Come on in. Does this mean what I think it means?
Yes, it does. You have a roommate.
Fantastic. It's about time. So, how does Sally take the news about you and Macy?
Actually, I didn't say a thing to Sally.
Just throw that stuff anywhere.
Sure.
So, what did Macy tell her?
Nope. Nope. She still has no idea about the two of us.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Neither do I. This was all Sally's idea.
Sally asked you to move out?
Well, she insisted on it, actually. She said it would be all for the best, you know, because of your time of need.
Just out of the clear blue, she changed her mind?
Yeah. Weird, huh?
What about CJ? I thought the last thing she wanted was for you to move out of that apartment.
Well, she thought that CJ was growing too dependent on me.
Well, she might be right about that.
I don't know, Connor.
What is your problem, man? You're out of there, and it was painless. Now you can see more of Macy, right?
I know, but something's wrong. You know, I didn't even get a chance to tell CJ goodbye. Sally said she'd explain it to him.
Great. Sounds like she's being a good sport about this whole thing.
Yeah, I suppose.
Sal, what's going on? What's wrong? You sounded so upset on the phone.
I just need someone to talk to, Darla. I can't stand being alone with myself right now.
What about Anthony?
What about him?
Well, you guys are just so close. I just figured that you could tell him about anything that's bothering you.
Well, I can't, Darla. Not now. Not anymore.
Why?
He's gone. Anthony's gone, and he won't be coming back.
He's gone? What do you mean? Where did he go?
He moved out.
Oh, wow. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Why did he move out?
Because I told him to. It's true. I told Anthony that I didn't think it was possible for us to go on living together anymore. It was my decision, Darla. All mine.
So how was your date with Warwick?
Full of surprises, one of which is why I'm here.
Right, the big news. So let's hear it.
Are you sure you're ready?
You're hiring Warwick to be your assistant?
No. Actually, I'm hiring Warwick to be my husband. James asked me to marry him.
What did you say?
James and I are engaged, Ridge.
You're kidding me.
No. He surprised me with this. Over dinner at Cafe Russe. I had no idea he was going to propose.
And you gave him your answer right away?
Well, he encouraged me to take my time, but it just felt so right. Like it was meant to be. I had to do it. I don't know. Call me impulsive. I don't care. Mrs. James Warwick. Sounds pretty near perfect, don't you think?
Well, I hope you and James will be very happy together, Logan.
Sounds like you have doubts.
I'm just trying to get used to the idea.
Oh, yes, it was very sudden.
I mean, I knew you two were dating. I had no idea it was that serious between you.
Neither did I.
It's not like you and James have a lot of history together.
Sometimes all a lot of history does is complicate things.
Good point. Have you told the kids yet?
No, I haven't.
Why not?
Well, this just happened last night. Plus, I'm trying to figure out the best way to tell them.
It is a pretty sensitive issue.
How do you mean?
Well, with a stranger moving into the house?
James is not a stranger with the children.
He's good with the kids?
Yes, he absolutely adores them.
Is the feelings mutual?
Of course it is. Ridge, you should see them together. I practically have to pry them apart with a crowbar. He is wonderful with the children. He loves them. He's very adoring and kind and patient, everything.
You seem convinced.
Yes, I am. I am. Well?
Well, what?
Aren't you going to congratulate me? Ridge, I need that from you. I need to know that I have your blessing.
Okay. It's over for you and Sally, but it's just beginning for you and Macy.
Believe me, I haven't forgotten that, Connor.
Well, that's what you wanted, right? To have a fighting chance with the woman you love?
And now we've got clear sailing.
So what's the problem?
Well, I'm gonna miss that little boy. I mean, I'll be spending time with CJ, but it's not the same as living with him.
Well, things change, man.
And little boys get hurt.
CJ will be fine, Anthony.
I wonder. And I wonder about Sally. I mean, why did she cut me loose so easily? This doesn't add up.
I don't know, but don't overanalyze it. Just be grateful it happened. Busy day. Macy.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, God, Darla. I feel like such a fool. I feel so ridiculous. It's so humiliating. I've always had my suspicions, you know. I was always afraid that Anthony might be involved with somebody else. Well, it turns out I was absolutely right. There is someone else. Anthony does love someone else. It's Macy, Darla. Anthony is in love with my own daughter. And they have been seeing each other behind my back. All along.
You found out that Anthony and Macy are seeing each other?
My worst nightmare come true.
Oh, well, how do you know that, Sal?
I heard them talking, Darla. Saw them. Saw how they were together with my own two eyes.
You mean at the office?
Mm-hmm. I needed to talk to Anthony about something, so I went to his office. And Macy was in there with him. Door was open a little. I could see them. They couldn't see me standing there. They were talking. Then I heard my name mentioned.
So you listened from the hallway, huh?
Not very proud of that, Darla, but I couldn't help myself. But at least now I know the truth. The awful, inescapable truth. That Anthony never cared anything about me. He never loved me, never could, never will. It's always been Macy. He's in love with my daughter.
Honey, I'm sorry.
All this time, I have been chasing after him like some love-struck child. And all this time, he's been carrying on with my daughter right under my nose, and I was too blind to see it.
Oh, Sally, you were blinded by love.
Oh, Darla, why didn't he tell me the truth? Why couldn't he tell me the truth?
Well, maybe he tried, but he couldn't.
Yeah, well, maybe. Maybe he found it just a little bit too comfortable. Living with an older woman who doted on him and catered to his every whim. That's all I've ever been to him, you know, a soft touch. That's all I've ever been to him. To think that I...
To think what?
When I went over to his office. When I interrupted that romantic tete-a-tete, I'd gone there to ask him something, the most important question of my life.
What exactly were you going to ask him?
I was going to propose marriage to him. I loved him so much. I wanted him to be my husband. I wanted him to be my little boy's father. Darla, how could I do that?
Sweetie, don't blame yourself. Come on, there's absolutely no one to blame here.
Oh, that's where you're wrong. There's somebody to blame here. There's somebody who lied to me and went on lying without any thought about how it was going to hurt me. There's somebody who betrayed me. And that person was the person who's closest to me on this earth. I am talking about my own flesh and blood, Darla. I was betrayed by my own daughter.
I was just driving by and I saw Anthony's car.
Well, come on in, Eagle Eyes.
I was just about to call you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I guess I saved you a couple of dimes. So are you, going on a trip, Connor?
No, wait a minute. That's my stuff.
That's your stuff.
Yes. I'm moving in here with Connor.
As in right now, tonight.
Which reminds me, I should go and clear out the closet in the guest bedroom.
Great idea.
I'll just be
Great.
a couple of hours.
So you finally did it?
Yes. I moved out of Sally's.
God, Anthony, it's wonderful. How's Mom? How did she handle it?
Well, actually, she didn't give me a chance to tell her about us.
What are you saying?
This was Sally's idea.
You mean she suggested that you move out?
She insisted. Said it was all for the best.
Well, Anthony, our problem is solved. I mean, Mother has finally come around. This is just too good to be true.
My sentiments exactly.
I am just so grateful that Mother's had a change of heart.
I know, but what? Why now? Why all of a sudden?
What? I guess it just took her some time to get used to the idea. She knows you're very close to Connor.
Or maybe it was something else. You know all this worrying we've been doing about telling Sally the truth? Maybe we've been fooling ourselves. Is it possible Sally already knows?
I didn't congratulate you?
No, not yet.
Well, I've been remiss. Congratulations, Logan.
Thank you. I was really beginning to wonder
Wonder about what?
how you really feel about my engagement to James.
You know how I feel.
Well, I certainly hope you approve.
It's not easy to find the right person.
No, it's not. James and I are perfect for each other. He makes me very happy. He challenges me in ways that I never dreamed were possible.
And he's helped you to look to the future and forget about the past.
Yes, he's done that too.
Many men have tried and failed.
Not that many.
You're quite a catch, Logan. James is a very lucky man.
Ridge, it's really important to me that I know you support me on this.
I want to, Logan.
But you don't?
No. Not yet. Not completely.
You think Mother knows about us?
It would explain why she suddenly wanted me out of the apartment.
No, Anthony, I don't buy it. How could she have found out about us?
She could have heard us talking, today in the office.
She couldn't have.
Why not?
Anthony, I know my mother. If she had heard us, she would have confronted us right there and then.
No, not if she was hurt too much.
Okay, you saw her at the apartment. How did she seem? I mean, had she been crying?
No, not at all.
Oh. See, Anthony, she probably just finally realized that it's not going to work out for the two of you and decided to let you go.
You're probably right.
I am right. I know I'm right. Baby, we are finally out of the woods.
this is a whole new beginning for us.
It's what we wanted. Everything is going to work out just fine. I know it will.
Macy betrayed you?
Yes, Darla, she did.
Oh, please, come on, Macy had never hurt you. Sally, she loves you.
Oh, yeah, I used to believe that too, Darla. I used to believe that with all my heart, but not now, not anymore. Darla, she's my only daughter. She's the person I loved more than anyone else in the entire world. She was not only my daughter, she was my best friend, too. I could tell her everything. I could confide in her. And I did. I confessed everything to her. I told her how much I loved Anthony. I laid myself bare. I showed her all of my hopes and my dreams. Everything. I made myself completely vulnerable to her. And all the time, she looked me in the face and lied to me. And she was stabbing me in the back the whole time.
Sally, come on, great. Why don't you go talk to Macy then? Get her side of the story.
No, I don't want to hear any more lies, Darla. I don't want to hear any more lies. She's responsible for what happened, nobody else.
So what are you going to do?
All I know is that I can't forgive her for this. Not for this. There's even an excuse for Anthony's behavior. I mean, I never came right out and told him that I loved him. I told my daughter. I told her how much I loved him. She knew how it would hurt me, and she didn't care. She just went right ahead and pursued her affair with him as if I didn't exist. Now, I can't forgive her. I can't forgive her for that, Darla.
Sally, come on. Honey, you're scaring me.
Well, maybe Macy's the one who ought to be scared, you know? Because people who do cruel things like that to other people have to realize there's a price to be paid, and it's a very high price indeed. You know, I find myself without a daughter. My only daughter has become my worst enemy. You know, it breaks my heart to say that, Darla. I hate myself for saying it. God forgive me, but I don't have a child anymore. I don't have a daughter anymore. There's no way I can forgive her for what she's done, because what she did was unbearable. If I can accomplish one thing in my life, Darla, I'm going to make her realize that. She has got to realize what she's done. She's got to pay for it. She's got to face what she's done, Darla, and she has got to suffer the consequences.
You're not completely in favor of my marrying James, are you?
No, I suppose I'm not. Logan, this is probably just some knee-jerk response, my initial reaction here. I'm sure it hasn't no bearing on anything. Can we talk about this some other time?
Ridge, an initial reaction is probably usually very genuine. Would you please tell me what it is?
Because I'm wondering what your plans are with work and how it's going to affect me personally.
You mean where the children are concerned?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Ridge, nobody will ever come between you and your daughter. Not James, nor any other man in my life. I would never allow that to happen. You should know that.
Well, I do. It's reassuring to hear you say it.
There's something else, isn't there?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm wondering about us, Logan.
How do you mean?
When Caroline died, I turned to you for support. Now with Taylor gone, I feel like the same thing has happened again. Not that I'm a basket case. I'm getting through this, Logan, thanks to you and the kids. I would never, ever do something to keep you from doing what you wanted to do. You have to know that, don't you?
Of course I do, Ridge. Look, I know what's bothering you. You're afraid that James is not going to want us to be friends.
You and I share a pretty crazy history together. I wouldn't blame the guy at all if he didn't want me around after you two tied the knot.
You don't know James. He's very confident and very secure. Besides, I would never let anything or anybody come between you and me, Ridge. We have a very special relationship. You're a very dear friend of mine, and you're the father of my daughter. Our relationship has kind of grown, you know. We've been through so much. It's kind of developed into a nice, wonderful friendship. It's kind of like a fine wine that has come of age. It's a treasure. Something that needs to be cherished and appreciated. I appreciate every moment that we spend together, Ridge. And I cherish our relationship. I will guard it with my life.
Just needed to hear that. Congratulations, Logan.
Oh, you already congratulated me.
Yeah, well, this time I mean it. You deserve every happiness in the world. And you found that. You found it with James.
So then we have your blessing.
You better believe it. Can't think of a better match in the world.